I would say my organizational skills. It was easy for me to transfer that. I would also say my communication skills as well as my client relationship skills.
All right. Hi, Irene. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us today. I know it's been a while, and I thought I'd reach out to you just to check in on how things are going with you since you joined the Women in Project Management Network. First of all, do you want to just tell everyone what your name is and what your current role is, what your title is?
Thank you, Anna, for having me today. It's an honor to, be right in front of you. Speaking about my experience, I'm Irene Wachiko, and I'm a project manager in the pharmaceutical space.
Okay, so quickly, I know, Irene, you joined us last year. You were looking for a next opportunity as a project manager. So quick questions, a couple of questions for you here. So were you a project manager before you joined the Women in Project Management Network?
No, I wasn't a project manager before I joined the Women in Project Network, but I had transferable skills that I used in transitioning into the project management space.
Oh, okay. Speaking of transferable skills, what are some of those transferable skills that you were able to bring from your previous role? And if you don't mind, do you mind sharing what your previous role was and which ones, or what are some of those transferable skills that you were able to bring into the project management space?
I would say my organizational skills. It was easy for me to transfer that. I would also say my communication skills as well as my client relationship skills. So those are the basic skills you need as a project manager just to keep your project up and running. And prior to transitioning into the project management space, I was a relationship banker working in the banking and finance industry as well. So it was so easy.
So look at that. So you transferred from the finance industry to pharmaceutical industry, and you were able to utilize some of your transferable skills from there, which include organizational client relationship, which is very important because clients are the ones who build your product, and also planning. Those are amazing transferable skills that you're able to bring to the pharmaceutical space. So thanks for sharing that. So do you have any certifications, or did you have any certifications when you started looking into finding your next project manager role?
So I realized that I was not ready to, get the normal project management certification, which is the PMP. And so you, as my mentor, advised that I get the Scrum Master certification, which really helped me because, as project managers, we use Scrum to manage most of our projects because we run in sprints, iteratives. Yeah, so that's the only certification that I was able to get before getting my major role as a project manager.
Wow, that's amazing, because a lot of organizations right now transitioning into the Agile, utilizing Agile as a methodology. So you're getting your Scrum certification and understanding the Scrum framework and what goes into Scrum helped you, and you're utilizing that right now, correct?
Yes, because I work hybrid project management and then hybrid Scrum Master. So it really helps me, yeah.
Oh, okay. Does your organization plan to fully transition into Agile at some point, or you're going to just be hybrid for a while?
So we have plans of transitioning into Agile, right? But for now, it's still the hybrid.
Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing that. So how long did it take you to land your role? You joined the community, I'll never forget, June of last year, June 25th. And I was on vacation in California when I had my first call with you. But how long did it take you before you got your role as a project manager?
Could I say this is a miracle? I really can't say. Well, it's God's grace, and also with yourself, helping me out and showing me the ropes that I'm supposed to take, the path I'm supposed to take, the trainings I was supposed to take. And I was able to land my job within a month. So I got in, like you said, 25th of June, and I started my job first week in August.
Yeah, look at that. But I just want to tell everybody out there, sometimes it could take you a year to get your role. Sometimes it could take you a month, like you did, Irene. But you had a couple of rejections. Even though you got it within a month, you had a couple of rejections during that short period of time. So I want everybody also to understand, even though she was lucky that she got her role within a month, there were a couple of rejections on there, but you kept on going and you kept on pushing. Do you want to share how you ended up getting your role? What are some of the things that you did that helped you land your first role as a project manager?
Okay, and to add to what you said, it is true. Some people, it takes you a couple of months. Some people, it takes you a year. It takes you a year and 6 months. And as I would always say and advise other people, it all depends on you and what you wanted. As for me, I had a driving force because I just wanted to, I was going to get an MBA, right? And I needed more money so I could be able to pay my school fees. MBA isn't cheap, it's highly expensive. I needed to change apartments. I just needed to do better for myself. And I knew that with all the skills that I had, I wasn't just getting what I really should be getting. So with your tutorship and mentorship, I was able to put extra work. And after our meetings, I would literally stay up late. I'm on YouTube. I'm on LinkedIn learning, learning, doing research, how to scale through interviews, what are the basic tools, project management. So for me, I was focusing on just the basic things that I needed just for me to land the role. So I had a driving force and I gave myself an ultimatum that before August, before I start school, I must get myself a new project management job. I would say that it all depends on you as an individual because there is little your mentor can do for you. The ball is in your court. What do you want to do? What do you want out of life? So no matter how I push you, if you're not willing to push yourself, you're still going to be stagnant. That's why it takes some people years. It takes some people months. It takes some people weeks. So for me, I had a driving force, and my driving force was just to do better for myself.
I remember you and your notes and you staying up late and saying, hey, I want to learn this, I want to learn that, which is really great because as I always say, these situations are temporary. So if you put in the work, I will push you, I'll keep you motivated, I'll keep you accountable, I'll give you everything that you need, I'll share with you all that I know. But again, the force is yours. The driving force is you. So that's good. So speaking of now, you landed your role. How did that change your life? You want to share a little bit?
Oh. I guess you all don't want to hear that. That transformed my life, literally everything. So my thought process, my mentality, my mindset, my finance, literally everything was transformed. I was able to do so much for myself as a person first. I was able to do so much for my family. I am still able to do so much for my family. I am still able to do so much for myself. I told myself I wasn't gonna, take a loan to get an MBA, and I pay my school fees cash. Yeah, it's just been a great experience, great journey for me, and I don't think I would trade it for anything else. It's been very rewarding for me.
I like to hear such stories because when I meet the women and ask them the first questions, among the many questions that I ask, why do you want to be a project manager? What are some of the transferable skills? Another question is that, what would this do for you? What's your salary? First of all, I was like, what's your salary expectations? A lot of people say 6 figures. And then I ask, what would this do for you? And I remember you saying, because I have it written down somewhere, that it will change you, it will give you financial stability, it will help you change your family's life, it will help you change you. And sometimes it's not just all about the money. You said mentally and all that stuff. So that's really good to hear. So how do the Women in Project Management Network then support you? For those of people wondering, what is she talking about?
I would say I'm going to give honor to God, but let's bring it down to earth. So without Women in Project Management Network, I don't think I would have gotten my job because every support and everything that I know and still know, I got it from the support of Women in Project Management. I was able to know how to strategize in getting my job. I was also taught how to speak during the interview. I was also taught how to reply emails during the interview because it's not about going for the interview. It's about the baby steps that you take, in making your interviewers love you. And that is everything you need to get the project management job. And I got that from the Women in Project Management Network. And I would say listening to other women in the network speak about their experience, how they were able to go from nothing to something, that inspired me. And I know that I kept telling myself, if Lydia can do this,
Yes.
Irene, you can do it. If
Yes.
Lydia can do it, Irene, you can do it. I had Lydia from the Project Management Network. I spoke to her. She told me about her experience with you, Anna. She told me how she pushed herself, how she had no experience, and I told myself, I'm not just going to sit with Anna and just listen to Anna. I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to do more on my part, and the rest is history.
Yes, the rest is history, as you say, but that's good that also you were able to lean into other women who had prior situations where they were looking for an opportunity and then they finally got it, and they were also your motivation force. So you put in the work, and also you utilize the Women in Project Management Network program, and also were motivated by other women from the community who also pushed you. So that's amazing, and thank you for sharing that. So what would you tell anyone else who would like to join the Women in Project Management Network, or who's looking for their next project management role? What's your advice to them?
I would say don't think about it. Take it up and don't go with high expectations. And the reason why I would say don't go with high expectations, because most times as humans, we put all the work on the next person and forget to work on ourselves. So if you're going into the network with high expectations, as soon as I join the program, I'm going to get a job. I'm sorry, that's not going to work. So you need to tell yourself, I have a driving force. I want this. And as I'm going into this network, I'm going to utilize everybody. I'm going to utilize every material to get the job. So I would advise you, don't think about it. It's an experience that I experienced. It's life, it's direct. I have people that invited me to the network. They have their jobs in top organizations. I have people that came after me that have gotten a job. Just go with the mindset that I'm going to conquer. I'm going to utilize everybody. I'm going to utilize every material. And guess what? You're going to land yourself your dream job.
Yeah. Thanks so much for sharing that, Irene. For those of you who don't know about the Women in Project Management Network, it is a network that supports all women learn the steps they need to take so they can land their dream job as a project manager. So we'll work with you on your project manager resume. We'll work with you on your LinkedIn profile, your job search strategy, your interviewing process, because it's very important to answer your questions utilizing the STAR methodology. You're going to get a lot of situational and behavioral questions during your interview. And then also it's a network where you meet other women, meet and bring in recruiters, hiring managers, people from other organizations. 2 Sundays ago, we had a recruiter from Amazon come and share with us what is it he's looking for in program and project managers. So it's a great network where you can meet other women who are in the same space or who are looking to get their next project manager role. Remember, your transferable skills are key to your next project manager role. You don't really need to have a certification, but if you want to showcase that you have the knowledge, the understanding of some things that you're doing within your job, like Irene did get her Scrum Master certification, go out there and get it. The world is out there for you to get whatever you want. So you have to put in the work. So Irene, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us today. I truly appreciate your time. I wish you all the best. I always I remember all of you guys, and sometimes I'm like, oh, I miss them. But as you guys keep growing, we get new members as well. And we want to see the community continue to grow and have as many project managers as we need out there in this project management space. So thank you so much, Irene. Any last words?
I would say, and I will repeat myself again, don't think about it. Contact Anna today. You're not going to miss out on anything. You're going to gain so much. The network didn't just help me land on a job. It helped me professionally. I remember I told you, Anna, that I have never been more professional than I was when I met you. That changed everything for me. My mindset changed. So don't think about it.
Yes.
Have your consultation today. I guess it's free, right?
It's no longer free. It's no longer free. Reach out to me on LinkedIn if you want to just speak and learn a little bit of what you need to do to land your next role. And if you feel like you want to join the community, you're welcome to join our community. So yes. But anything else, Irene, before we sign off?
I just want to say thank you. Thank you, Anna. Thank you for the opportunity you gave to me. Thank you to all the women that I was able to interact with for all the help and all the support. I'm really grateful, and I'm so proud to be part of this great work. So
Yeah.
thank you.
And you're always welcome to come to any meetings that you want to come to. So thank you.